What's going on? And I'm gonna have a bone to pick with old racist ESPN. Now, I'm not gonna touch the Antonio Brown latest situation, but I'm gonna say about how they made a loaded remark about him leaving Oakland, calling it the most unprofessional sportsmanlike move ever. And I'm like, did y'all not ever hear about Tanya Harding? I had to sit there and watch a broke wannabe Donald Trump and Rex Ryan, who sucked as a head coach in Buffalo, had a couple of nice out of body runs with the Jets, but he's always been loud mouth, full of himself, broke Rush Limbaugh type turkey who ain't got no business being on nobody's network. And like Greenberg, who's corny, Screaming A. Smith, who sits there and tap dances. They sit up there all looking at Antonio Brown like, oh, and all these. It's sad too because it's like these spineless turkeys come on these networks and acting like Antonio Brown did what Lance Armstrong did, going over to France, doping, riding around that circle. That's more embarrassing than anything because you're a sportsman athlete, you representing, you getting all the medals, and you drinking wine, and you've been doping, and you've been flying, getting it around the world. That you can't get bigger than that. You can't get bigger than that. Okay. Or you are Tanya Harding, you hire a hitman in figure skating, which they made a movie of. Ain't gonna be no Antonio Brown movie about him leaving Oakland and getting to New England or whatever he doing. But see, they will always make a black athlete, black person look 100 times worse to sell a little sorry racist network and their agenda. His is nothing compared to Tanya Harding hiring a hitman. She was professional figure skating. Gold medal. That's again worldwide. Something happens in the States in the league. That's not the same. You could call him a tacky turkey if you want to. That'd be your prerogative. But to say that that was the most unsportsmanlike, unprofessional move, no. Excuse me, not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Mm-mm. Not even close. Because the unsportsmanlike thing also will apply to the fact that teams make choices about certain things all the time. And they pick and do what they want. But if a guy purposely, knowingly says something or does something, where's ESPN's outcry with Riley Cooper, John Rocker, you know, Josh Allen? See, I can go on about racism and those things. ESPN is just just a little simpleton network that anywhere they can dismantle and downplay a black person or try to make them all bad competitor. So I don't have no use for a whack neighborhood. I like watching the Rodman show, but I avoid they whack commentators because they sit there, especially when it's racially, they found a way to try to downplay it or try to like look the other way when they know there ain't nothing unsportsmanlike like what Antonio Brown did. It's still tacky. It could be a tacky, still a tacky move, but it's still a choice. But it ain't like, yeah, no, he hit somebody in the leg or he doped up and they said, oh, no one, because he just left one squad for another and took less money to try to win a chip. That's not unsportsmanlike. That's his choice. It's not unsportsmanlike. ESPN need to rethink that, but they whacking racist anyway. I no use for that whack network. That's why a lot of people vote from them. Give me your thoughts and take about ESPN. Come out, they'll come out unsportsmanlike comments and all that. And how you feel about that whack network. Hit the like and subscribe when the bell rings in the video. Have a good day. I'm out.